Can I see your hands raised if you have started your Pathways journey? How many have started on Pathways? Okay, a fair amount. Okay, in my speech today, this is for part of level 1, and it is the feedback and evaluation. And I just want to share some tips that I learned and all the mistakes I made in my Pathways journey. I got lost, and so I thought I would do a speech about pathways. So you want to turn off your block pop-up menus. How do you do that? Because Safari, I could not remember how to do it. There is a tutorial on YouTube that you can find, but I didn't think of that. I changed browsers and went to Firefox, and it walked me through how to turn it off, so I got through it. If you are scared, do not be scared. It's okay. We all have to learn it, and just jump right in. Relax. You can do it. So you are going to go to Pathways on the Toastmasters International website. This orange arrow, you're going to click on Pathways. If you have already signed up and chosen a path, then you will go to Base Camp. But if you have not chosen your path yet, you're going to click on Choose a Path, and it will take you to a menu that will give you a quiz and ask you questions, and it will put you on a pathway that it suggests is a good fit for you. However, you do not have to choose that path if you don't want to go on that path. You can pick another one. Okay, so when you go to Base Camp, and you're going to go to the education transcript. Now, the presentation mastery is your first level 1 assignment. You're going to click on Open Curriculum. It's going to bring up the icebreaker menu, and you are going to click Launch. Okay, so if you have turned off your block pop-up menus, you will not get Google Maps here as your pop-up. You'll get the navigation. So that's what I got, Google Maps, and it drove me nuts. Finally got it off. Okay, so then you're going to take note of this little tab, the teeny tiny tab down at the bottom of the pop-up menu. You're going to get very familiar with that. Remember it, I just enlarged it for you. That's what it looks like big. It says select to move to another section. That's very important. There it is again at the bottom of the pop-up menu. Okay, when you click on that teeny tiny tab, it's going to bring up a dark blue menu. You are going to go to each of these categories and read what it says on each of those pop-up menus. For time's sake, we're going to go straight to your assignment. It is going to show you, it cuts off the edge here with certain browsers like mine, but I believe it says printing a project and resources. You want to download that, and it's your choice whether you want to print it or just keep it in your computer, but it's going to have the directions for you. Then you're going to click on the teeny tiny tab, and it's going to take you back to the dark blue menu. You're going to go to assess your skills before, which will take you to questions, 6 questions. You're going to answer those 6 questions as to how confident you feel on other questions prior to your speech. And this is all before you even write your speech or start working on it. You're going to go through all these steps. Then you're going to read all the steps in each category. Okay, if there's a next on your pop-up menu, click on it, and it's going to take you to another screen. You're going to read what each comment is on that next comment. Okay, let me guess. Next. Keep going. Okay, so once there are no more nexts, Then you're going to click on the teeny tiny tab again and go back to the blue menu. And there it is. We're going to skip down now to complete your assignment. In the complete your assignment, it has a project checklist that you can download, and you want to do that, and you can print it out if you choose. And then if it says more, you're going to click on more. I didn't take a screenshot of all the mores, but there's a few more mores that are going to come up. And you want to read all the mores, all the comments, all the instructions. Okay, then we're going to skip down to your evaluation. And it's going to have 3 categories of things to download, and you can print them out if you choose, but the main one I suggest you definitely print out is your evaluation resource, because that is what you can give to your evaluator. Unless you email it to your evaluator ahead of time and you know for sure that evaluator will be there to fill it out. Otherwise, it's just safer to print it out and bring it with you in case somebody else has to evaluate you. I'm going to click on the teeny tiny tab again. Okay, after you go through all that, the things you just downloaded is going to print out all of the things we just looked at. It's going to have it all right there in black and white for you to review it. Again, before you start writing your speech, then you're going to write it, give your speech, and then you're going to get back on Pathways take your evaluation home with you, take it and get it ready. You are going to assess your skills again after you gave your speech. Same questions, answer them, and then compare your answers before and after. Okay. Then you're going to give your feedback, and you can leave comments that are optional. I blew a lot of steam in my comments. Okay, after you submit your feedback, you are almost done with the icebreaker assignment. You should have it checked off that your icebreaker is complete. It should say completed on this menu, and 5% progress made. If it does not say that, you have run into a glitch. If you hit a glitch, you may need to contact Toastmasters International for support. I was not smart enough to do that, and I kept going in circles, and it took me an hour and a half, but I finally got it to take it. If you get flustered, I suggest you take a break and do some deep, slow breathing to save your sanity. Now, if you have not come to this part yet, if you've finished your icebreaker but have not uploaded your evaluation into the ePortfolio, I suggest you do that, because this is a great way to keep track of all your evaluations and your other parts of your speech. Okay, so I took a photo. If the person who evaluated you filled out the form, you can upload that. Okay, so you're going to go get to the ePortfolio, click on Pathways, click on the education transcript, then it takes you back to Basecamp. There's the education transcript, access my path. Okay, up here at the top, right next to transcript is ePortfolio. Click on that. And down here is documents. So you're going to click on that to upload your evaluation, and there it is again. You can also store Word documents in your ePortfolio. So if you want to save a draft or outline of your speech, you can put it in your ePortfolio. I got a YouTube video of my speech, and so I put the link in a Word document and uploaded it to my ePortfolio so I can keep track of all the speeches. Okay, so if you do not want to get started on your icebreaker yet. If you're still working on your legacy program, I highly suggest you take 5 minutes a week and get on the site and get familiar with it to save you time, so that when the day comes that you're going to start in Pathways, you're familiar with the site. So you can go to Basecamp profile and fill out your information. You can go under summary, just add a little bio, fill out what you're interested in, and then below it says additional information. It has all the roles that you have filled in the Toastmasters meetings. And how do you fill that out? You are going to go to the top of the page on the right side and click on the gear icon. And then click on My Account. And it's going to bring up the page where you're going to keep track of all the rules you have fulfilled during the meetings. Start doing it now, because I have fulfilled some of these rules and never put in the date, and so now I have to do it again. But you click on the little calendar icon, put in the date, and then click save, or you're going to lose it, and that would not be good. Okay, if you want to upload a photo for your of your profile, the camera icon is the way you can upload your photo. Pick a good one. That's pretty much it. I do suggest if you aren't tech savvy, give it a shot, because if you do it all by ordering the printed documents, you're going to pay $25 for each packet, and there are not as many resources available to you as there are online. There's so much, lots and lots of help online, and there are more pathways to choose from. So if I can do it, the airhead that I am, founder of Airheads Anonymous, anyone here can do pathways, and we can help each other because we have some tech savvy members too. So happy trails to each of you in your pathways journey, fellow Toastmasters.
Thank you, Lynn. That was great.